So guys, looks like we have an update on the Villain You Made saga. We're going to get into all the updates and I'm going to show you guys what an actual lawyer had to say about this situation. But first, I really want to thank all of you guys for 1.9 thousand likes on the first video I made about this story. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Please do the same for this video too. Let's get this one to 2K. So if you don't know anything about this story, I suggest you watch my first video about it where I cover everything in detail. But here's a short version. Mike, a white man, left a bunch of nasty comments on this lovely lady's posts where he left a bunch of slurs and also talked about wanting to end all black people in America. What? This lady then went to Mike's job and made him read an apology letter after telling him that she knew about his Grindr account. What? Pretty iconic stuff.
A couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really?
It was regarding Tennessee, District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Oh. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the Grounded account I found. How do you feel about that? Right. It's crazy world out here.
So that's the short version, but if you want everything in detail, watch the first video I made. It will be linked down below. Now, unfortunately, our girl might be going to jail. Word on the internet is that Mike called the police after she left and is trying to say that Villain blackmailed him. What? By the way, none of this has been proven by anyone yet. I'm about to show you guys a clip, but take it with a grain of salt.
Besties, they say the Villain You Made is going to jail, and I hate that for her. They're saying it's blackmail because she drove 3 hours and coerced that man into giving an apology. And honestly, I'm like, who gives a damn? But damn, when I think about it, she did private her account and like Bestie put me in, but like, cause I sent that friend request, but like, no, I'm mad. But at the same time, when she drove up there and said, you need to read this statement or I'm going to release your Grindr account to your wife.
Wait a minute, pause. I don't think that's what she said. Let's watch that part again.
Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard. No, you don't have to. I understand it's.
She said he didn't have to read it if he didn't want to. She didn't force him to do anything.
Baby, first of all, that was the coolest I've ever seen somebody do. But then secondly, I'm worried that the internet is now going to be against her because like, and when I say the internet, like she put the proof that she blackmailed that man. He gonna say he was intimidated. Like he's gonna say, oh, I was scared for my life. And you know how they do. So I'm just worried. I'm worried, girl, please. Let me know y'all thoughts. Please let me know y'all thoughts.
Again, none of this has been proven. It's all currently just hearsay. Villain did make her account private though, and Mike still hasn't been identified yet. And honestly, I don't think any of the claims made by this TikToker are real because I doubt Mike will ever try and press charges or anything like that, because that would mean he would have to go public and everyone in his life will find out he's secretly gay. His wife, family, they will all find out. So I doubt he ever wants that to happen. Also, I don't think Villain broke any laws. The blackmail angle does not hold up because she said he didn't have to do anything he didn't want to do. She wasn't threatening at all. In fact, she was pretty calm and respectful. She didn't even post his face. She didn't do anything illegal. Anyways, I'm no lawyer, so let's hear from an actual lawyer.
If you don't know, my name is Stephanie, criminal defense attorney, specifically public defender. Been doing this for 13 years. This is my legal analysis of what could possibly happen when and if there are criminal things that could happen. I don't think she should be charged. I think it's crazy. And I don't say that lightly. I think it's very dangerous for any woman to drive 3 hours to confront someone who made a comment to them on social media, not knowing who the person is, It is a dangerous world out there, but I also think that, like, it's the internet. People say terrible things all the time. Confront them online. Do not confront them in person. That is not safe. Okay, that is not safe for anybody, man, woman, or child. Okay, nevertheless, what do we have here from a legal perspective? Now, I saw a lot of people being like, blackmail, 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 and everybody's like, no, it can't be blackmail. She didn't get money. You don't need money in exchange for there to be blackmail, right? Because here she says to him, I need you to read this apology statement, or I'm going to send pictures of your Grindr account to your wife. Blackmail isn't a crime. It's called extortion. Okay, extortion is the crime. And I believe this is in Tennessee because that's what the comments have been saying. So we're going to work off Tennessee. Tennessee does have extortion laws. Can she be charged with extortion? Well, let's take a look. This is the broad generalization of extortion in Tennessee. A person commits extortion who uses coercion upon another person with the intent to obtain property, services, or any advantage or immunity, restricts unlawfully another's freedom of action, or impairs any entity from the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured by the Constitution of Tennessee, the U.S. Constitution, or the laws of the state in an effort to obtain something of value for any entity. Okay? It does not have to be for money. Okay, here we're going with any advantage. Okay, now blackmail, as you know it today, falls under this extortion category. So in doing my legal research on LexisNexis and Westlaw, okay, I looked up all the cases and everything that could fall under this sort of stuff. And technically, yes, a person's reputation is something of value. Okay, so hypothetically, yes, extortion could be possible here because she threatens to take someone's reputation and destroy it by publishing damaging materials. Okay? If he does not do something she wants. And everybody in the comments is like, well, she said he didn't have to do it. Well, yes, that is how extortion works. You have a choice. You can do it. You can not do it. You could say yes. You could say no. Now, do I think that this would stick? Probably not. Probably not. Because A, I think it's a skit. And B, I don't really think it meets this totally. But you all were asking me what's possible. Do I think it's harassment? Yeah. Driving 3 hours and posting it online, going somewhere to confront somebody and finding all this information about them privately and then going there and looking up their... I would say maybe harassment. I don't think it rises to the level of extortion or blackmail. There is a federal statute for this also, which is a little bit broader, which I think could fit. But I also, again, don't think that this would be the case. I don't think this would be the case, but this is the thing that I see most people talking about. So this is the one that I want to address. Do I think it fits the statute? Yes, I do. Do I think she'll be charged with it? No, I don't. It's a Grindr account. I don't really see that being something like terribly crazy, but I guess also I don't know how that would harm his personal life as well as his professional life. He would have to sort of explain how that would happen. He would also have to come forward and identify himself as the person behind this account, right? Behind this Mike account, right? And then he might not want to do that either because then everybody would know he has a Grindr account. So that might be off the table too. So do I think she's going to get charged with extortion? No. Do I think she maybe could get charged with harassment? Possibly, yes. But, and also just so you know, this is a Class D felony in Tennessee and you could do 12 years on this. So it's not a joke to threaten somebody to like expose them if they don't do something that you want. And again, extortion does not have to be done for a sum of money. This is my opinion. This is what I've done preliminarily in research. Do I think she's going to be charged with it? No, I do not. Do I think she could be charged with it? It's a possibility. I think it meets the elements of the crime. It's a little bit of a stretch, but yes, I think that it meets the elements of the crime. I don't think she's being investigated. I think it's a skit. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Anyways, I hope this is all hearsay. As you all already know, I'm a huge fan of Villain. What? And I want her to live happily ever after. I just want all her days to be filled with joy forever. I really loved what she did.
I love her so much.
I know many of you are saying that she could have just blocked him. Nah. These people need to learn some lessons and face consequences. Also, Mike used multiple accounts to leave hateful shit on her posts. He deserved this and more in my opinion. Why is it always on us to be the bigger person? How about you don't be racist online and we can all live in harmony? Personally, I hope more people do this kind of thing. What? In fact, someone should start a show like the Catch a Pred thing, but with racist trolls. What? Let's normalize consequences. Anyways, that's all for today. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and watch this next one about how racists love to beg for money. Please like the video. Thanks for watching.